off everything he owns. Like, he has a watch, he has a wallet, he has like shoes, socks, and that's about it, you know, like a phone. And he realizes, like, in this world, like, it's incredibly rare, you know, to be able to be quote-unquote marriage material or boyfriend-girlfriend material without all the material possessions, right? So Christmas Village all shut down now. It's kind of weird to see it, like, all of a sudden it's empty, so it's like, oh, right. I'll head over here to the portal. This is the visitor center over here, which can look like a UFO. They keep it nice these days. When I first visited Philly before I moved here, it was kind of open as a visitor center. They didn't have this square cube section here, but barely. Then they closed it down. I moved here to Philly and they closed it. And they closed it, and it was just this empty circular UFO looking building, saucer building. Right, there we go. So we're looking at Poland, right? So they're in red and right. So this is the portal over to the other side. I don't know if they can see, you know, yet. Oh, but it's nighttime though, right? They have the lights on and everything. So we'll do this. And should we go, or? Park ranger. Okay. Alright, should we go? They don't want to know. Russo, Nona Carmen. Imagine that people in a whole other country could orchestrate around your movements, not just in Philly, not just in New York, not just in California, but people in another country, Poland. Anyway, that would be totally whack. It would be like, God, I can't even go up to the portal without there being a gang stalker there, already timed to show up. You know, how crazy would that be? So, should we go temple? Okay. I'm so excited. I know it's not snowing or anything, but for the sun we can use the orange, and because we're so much orange lately, then you know, my channel was orange. It's very unusual for me to use orange. It's not my, technically it's not a color that I would choose as a favorite color. Some people see it as being in the range of like terrorist watch, you know, there's red, there's orange, and yellow, and it goes down from there. Utility fleet support on the electricity, so the internet you love where you need it, Verizon. I've been wondering about corrupt and dirty electricity, because where I live, like, I started feeling like nauseated, and I was like, I wonder if they could do it through the sockets, like, you know, all kinds of weird things go on, and it's like, it could happen, but people love to laugh and scoff and say, oh, you're delusional, that's crazy. So anyway, going this way. Should I cross over? We got 7 seconds. Some of the ice that had formed is kind of melting. There's like slick spots and everything. Which way? corner who wanted to say, excuse me, as part of a setup. We missed him by a millisecond because I was told to turn right and to not go straight. I would have gone straight. I go either which way here. This is Shops at Liberty Place, Charles Schwab and all that. Lundy Law used to be in that building there. There used to be, this has said Cafe 1635 forever, and it's never become a cafe. It used to be called Turf, like the Turf. You know, like this is our turf, you know, whatever. But it's, even the Turf barely did business. I guess they were like sports bar-ish, you know. So I knew someone who worked in that building, somewhat of a friend, like someone I know. Tammy Sortman. The other day someone said Snortman instead of Sortman, and it was a little bit it's a little bit funny, so I think she would appreciate the humor. You know, so she's not a, you know, drug person or anything, but Philly has its fair share of issues, so in a way it's a little bit funny. So screaming hot girl to perfection. So which way should I go? Straight? I'm supposed to go straight. Wait, right. Should I go? The black umbrella that I have is compact and small, and this one that I'm using today is larger. Online it was cheap. It was like, you know, $8 or less, and I thought it was smaller just because the imagery was kind of small, and I was like, let me just do it because it's $8. But I'm happy to have it because it adds a little color to the videos. So and I tested it out here to see how hard it was to hold, like if it would be too heavy. The other umbrella is incredibly light. I'm surprised how well that other cheap umbrella, same price. The other one might have been $9 or $10, but anyway, it was Target, so whatever that, you know. It's held up quite a bit over 3 years, so that's pretty good actually. For that type of umbrella, the black umbrella. Anyway, take home our unique Swedish blend today. They have Stockholm in the house with conditori, and Stockholm Syndrome is up on the table for the court systems when handling my case. Up for grabs. Do you want to be known for taking one of the biggest cases in history and winning?